Hey kids, I'm Katie. Welcome back to Kids Life. So how many of you were at VBS this week? It was so awesome, and I hope that a bunch of you were there. We did a bunch of crafts, we sang a bunch of songs, and we learned so much about God. One of the songs that we sang was my favorite, and it went, "When you ask, He cares. When you seek, He's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door." Do you know where the words of that song came from? They came from the Bible itself. And more specifically, they came from the Sermon on the Mount, which if you've been with us at all this summer, you know that we've been talking about Jesus' teachings during that sermon. In Matthew 7, Jesus said, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened for you." Now, let me tell you, sometimes that feels really hard to believe. All I have to do is ask for something and God will give it to me? Sounds too easy. It's hard to believe that God can be so generous. Have you ever asked a parent for something and then you didn't get it? I remember one Christmas when I was 6 or 7 years old and I asked for a My Little Pony. It was the thing that I wanted more than anything in the entire world. And I begged my parents. I shook all of the Christmas presents underneath the tree and was like listening for one. But when Christmas morning came, there was no My Little Pony. It can be really disappointing to ask for something and not get it, or to search for something and not be able to find it, or to knock on your best friend's door and then no one comes to answer. So sometimes we avoid the disappointment and we just don't even ask. We get scared of being told no, or that the promise will go unfulfilled. When Jesus said that if you ask, it will be given to you, he was teaching people a very important truth about God, and that's this. God is our Father, and so we are His children. And as the most perfect Father, He will always take care of His children. Jesus goes on to further show His point when He looked at all of the parents who were listening to Him and He asked, "If your son asked for a fish, are you going to give him a snake? Or if your daughter wants a piece of bread, would you give her a rock?" That would be crazy. That's parenting 101. You don't let your kids eat rocks instead of bread. Jesus said that since humans who are sinful and selfish and make mistakes a lot know how to take care of their children and give them what they need, won't God do an even better job of that? But here's the thing that's really important to know. God doesn't just want to give us what we want. He gives us what we need. Think about it like this. How many of you sometimes want to stay up all night long? Maybe you want to stay up and play Fortnite or Minecraft, or you want to watch a movie, or just like run all over the house until 3 a.m. Have you ever asked your parents to stay up maybe just a little bit past your bedtime? And what was the answer that you got? No way. Maybe they would let you stay up for like 10 minutes or so, but never all night, never until 3 or 4 a.m. That's just not going to happen. But your parents telling you no doesn't mean they don't love you. In fact, they tell you no because they do love you. If you stayed up all night, you would be so tired and so grumpy and maybe just downright mean the next day. Your parents know that you need to get a good amount of sleep. So it's kind of like that with God. God knows exactly what you need every single day. And here's the thing that Jesus knows that I want you to know too. The one thing in life that we need most every single day is God Himself. That's why Jesus didn't just say, "Ask and it will be given to you." He also said, "Seek and you will find, and knock and the door will be open to you." What we need is God. And God doesn't hold Himself back from us. When you seek after Him, you will find Him because He's never hiding. He is at work right in front of your eyes every single day. And when you want to talk to Him, you knock on His front door by praying, and He will open the door and He'll listen to you. When you need courage or compassion or strength or peace, ask God for those things, and He'll give them to you. God is a good, good Father. He loves His children, and He will always take care of them. So this week, I want you to ask, to seek, and to knock, Ask God to give you what you need, not just what you want. Seek God in the morning and in the evening and all throughout the day. And knock on God's door like you would your best friends. He will always answer and greet you with a smile and a big, cozy hug, no matter what. Have a great time in Huddles.